Man, it just seems like that the football results just keep getting more and more crazier. So here's my recap of the Chelsea game and the Norwich City. Now, what can I say about tonight's games? First things first, man, tonight was just a complete domination by Chelsea. No other way to say it. I mean, literally, Chelsea just gave Norwich City no chance at all in this game. Literally, like from start to finish, Chelsea just complete domination on the ball today. And tonight, I think, was the best performance I've ever seen by Chelsea, especially in this entire Premier League season. Like, literally, Chelsea's defense, like, you could take any player from Chelsea's bench and they would have scored a hat-trick today, because that's just how bad Norwich City played today defensively. I mean, they just absolutely looked lost out there on the pitch, and Chelsea just completely, you know, gave them the biggest surprise possible with a 7-goal drubbing. That's right. I mean, what can I say about this 7-0 win by Chelsea? They completely looked confident today on the ball. I mean, literally, Mason Mount, he had a masterclass performance today. Even though at times he's a bit inconsistent for Chelsea, I feel like he's still, man, he delivered today, man. Mason Mount just completely delivered that masterful hat-trick, and wow, what can I say, man? Chelsea just completely looked like a new team in this game. They looked like they literally were just a rejuvenated team, more confident and more hungry to win games, because that's just how good Chelsea played today with their 7-0 drubbing. And this is one of those games where you gotta feel bad for Norwich City, because I mean, literally, they just had no freaking chance at all today. Literally, I mean, Chelsea just complete domination on both sides of the ball, and you know, their finishing today looked absolutely superb, especially with the way how they were just able to stretch Norwich City's defense. Like, I don't think any player from Norwich City had a good game at all today. I mean, as for Chelsea though, on the other hand, literally every player I think had a really good game for him today. So that just goes to show you that if Chelsea have a really good day and with a fully healthy Chelsea squad, this is the amount of damage they can do. I mean, just look what they did today. 7-0 win. What else is there to say? Just no chance at all for Norwich today, and they just completely looked like they couldn't get anything going against Chelsea. You know, they looked like they didn't know how to stop their front attack, so they just kind of looked like they were just sleeping on defense today. And so what makes this victory very impressive for Chelsea is them, despite not having, you know, Lukaku, Werner, or Christian Pulisic, they still were able to score 7 goals today, because, you know, I think that this deserves credit here with the brilliance of Thomas Tuchel, because what makes Thomas Tuchel right now arguably the best manager in the world is that his ability, you know, to be very tactically flexible, I feel like, and know when lineups need to be changed. And Thomas Tuchel, sure enough, today looked like he was able to get it done. So right now, this game just proves to me just how brilliant Thomas Tuchel can be as a manager, and why you got to give him respect in the world, even if you're not a Premier League or a Chelsea fan. Like the way how Thomas Tuchel was able to, you know, rotate with this Chelsea squad and utilize them to their full potential, despite them not having any of their key players, you know, in Lukaku, Werner, or, you know, Christian Pulisic, just goes to show you that Thomas Tuchel is a true definition of a leader as a manager, you know, and why I personally think he's a way better manager compared to Ole. Because no disrespect to Ole right there, but I feel like that with Manchester United, sometimes Ole just completely looks lost and doesn't know what to do, you know, in order to help United win games, because, you know, it's been recently heavily rumored that Zidane could be on his way to Manchester United, because, you know, I follow football Twitter, and I've noticed that Zidane was trending on Twitter. So does this mean he's going to be coming to Manchester United or no? But that's a whole nother topic to talk about.